The car key is shaped just like a Tesla, as you can obviously see. We can open the front boot with a double click. We can open the left and right wing door by using the buttons on both sides. We can open the driver door with a double click on the middle or click 4 times to open the passenger door. We can open the trunk, or if we use a long press, we can also open the charging port. The next thing we're going to do is double click the middle to unlock the car. The driver door opens automatically, which means we will close it again. We now have a standard view in the IC and in the hat unit. To start the car, we're going to have to step on the brake first. As you can see, the car is now ready to go, and we could now choose different gears. So let's have a look at the steering wheel first. We can use the lever on the left side to operate the limiter and the autopilot. We can increase or decrease the speed or change the distance to the car ahead. We can use buttons on the steering wheel to switch between different tracks, or use the scroll wheel to change the volume. And if we press and hold the button, we can open a menu on the left side of the IC containing different features. In the middle section, we can see the speedometer as well as the autopilot if it is activated. The right side of the IC can be operated by using the right side of the steering wheel. We can activate voice control, we can use the control wheel to open the menu that we've seen on the left side of the instrument cluster as well. Again, we can scroll through the different options given. In addition, we can use a button to change the settings for a temperature, fan speed, display brightness, or recent calls or contacts as long as the phone is connected. So let's move on over to the hat unit next. We can use an upper bar to open the profile settings. We can lock or unlock the car, manage connectivity settings, meaning connecting or disconnecting phones. As you can see, the navigation map is the main feature for the home screen and is constantly displayed. We can use a full screen view, check out the entire map. We can always see the map displayed. Every other feature can be opened and closed in addition. We can use the search function in the upper left corner, zoom in or zoom out, or use other navigation functions. The hat unit also contains a lower bar. For example, car settings and different subcategories. We can choose media, listen to different radio stations, or select different media sources. We can use, for example, USB, Bluetooth, in addition to different streaming services. App Launcher contains, for example, call and all the different telephone functions. We can write messages, check out contacts, and also select favorites. We can also open a calendar application in case a phone is connected, and then use different internet functions. We can activate the camera view. There is energy, where we can check out different trips. There is charging and further charging information. Web, we can use a web browser. There's an entertainment sector containing, for example, arcade games, or a theater with different streaming services, such as Netflix or Twitch. We can also use a specific Tesla feature called Toybox, which is where we can select different fun modes to get different visual effects. For example, the Santa mode. Of course, we can also use the climate controls or change the volume. If we want to change the gears, we're going to use the lever on the right side of the steering wheel. Push it downwards to put the car into drive. Push upwards to put the car in reverse. This activates the camera. If we only push slightly, we can put the car into neutral. Pushing the button on the side of the lever will put the car into a parked position. To wrap things up, we're going to move over to the hat unit next and then use the power of button. So let's do that next. We're going to open the door and close it again. Since we are still sitting inside the car, we're going to have to use the power off button, and if we lock the car, it does not fully turn off since the system notices that we're still inside. So let's use the power off button once more. If we had left the car, that is what that would have looked like.